So, for the first time, I've tried to tie my hair back into like a man bun. You can't really see it from here, so I don't think I did a very good job. I think it needs to be more at the top rather than behind. So, it's a little bit lower than I would have hoped it to be, but I still think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Huh? You can kind of see it a little back there. I'll go ahead and give you a side to side view and maybe a little bit in the back. How does it look? I hope it looks good, because you're not going to see it very much. So, this long hair is going to be, it's going to be going away. I have been growing out my hair, ever since the pandemic started. So, like, March 2020 was really when we were first hit and places started shutting down. I got my hair cut in March 2020. That was like the last time that I got my hair cut, and I've been growing it out ever since. It is now July 2021, and I plan on getting a haircut soon. So you're gonna have to say goodbye to all these luscious locks. Get a good look at this hair. I mean, I've finally gotten practice tying my hair back. It's pretty cool. It's a fun experience. I do recommend that every guy grow his hair out once in a while. You don't have to have it on a regular basis, but to at least try it out, play around with it for a bit. That's mainly what I've been doing. So this long hair is going to grow away. I know that y'all were making comparisons to me looking like Jesus and Critical and all those wonderful guys with long hair. But I really need to get this to look neater and nicer. So I'm probably going to put a little too much pressure on the hairstylist and ask her, hey, what do you think of the hair? Should I shorten it? Should we make it shorter? How short? How short do we want it? I don't know if I want to go back to fully short like I had before, where my hair was pretty slim. But it didn't require a lot of maintenance when it was really short, so that was nice. But long hair does require a lot more maintenance. It takes a lot longer to dry once you're out of the shower. That's pretty much a pain. I didn't even know how to really use a hairdryer before, but hey, once you get more familiar with long hair and long wet hair that stays wet for hours on end, you start realizing, oh, hey, a hairdryer is a pretty good idea. I should probably do that. So that's what I've been using. I also replaced the ear pads on my headphones so they look nicer. Look at this. It was just coming apart. And you could see like the inside and how it was all like messed up and everything. So I replaced the ear pads. I bought new ones, and headphones still work fine. It's just the ear pads weren't doing so good. Look at this. It's just hanging out here. You can't have that. It's like coming apart. Now, the main reason as to why I'm getting my hair cut is because I've got a job interview coming up, and there were two conditions where I would get my hair cut, and that was either to get a job interview or to go on a date. And guess what? The job interview's coming up. And sure, I could tie my hair back and make it look nice and have it be decent, but honestly, I think a haircut goes a long way when it comes to presenting yourself and making yourself look good. And if you want to be appearable, if you want to look like the best version of yourself, haircuts on the regular are generally a good idea. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't go rock the long hair. It doesn't mean that you always have to go with short hair. But it's just a good way to get it touched up. So yeah, I honestly don't know what my hair is going to look like soon. But for now, I just want to enjoy the most of it. Play around with the super long hair because it's fun. And it goes all the way down to like, it can touch my shoulders a little bit. It's fun. I've been having a good time with it. I did change careers recently, so that's a big part of the reason, other than like, COVID, unemployment is going way up. But yeah, switching careers, I'm trying to get into IT, and I've been interviewing for jobs. I've been applying to jobs, and it's been going good so far. I haven't actually interviewed, but I'm going to. And I've been studying for the CompTIA A+ certification, It has 2 exams. It has the 1001 and the 1002. I passed the 1001. I did not pass the 1002. So you have to pass those 2 exams in order to be A+ certified. Now, even though I didn't pass both exams, since I took them both, I'm much more familiar with the material for IT training now. And it's pretty basic stuff. It's like surface level. It's like a mile wide, inch deep. So there's a lot to cover, but the lot to cover is at a very basic level, which a lot of people can get into, and it's kind of the entry-level certification. So that way, if you want to develop more of those skills, if you want to go deeper, well, guess what? There's other certifications where you can specialize in certain things, whether it's networking or security. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just kind of working at that base level, trying to get that entry-level job, trying to figure that out, and we'll see how it goes. I might like the job, I might not like the job, but changing the industry, I feel like is going to be good for me. I watched a Lewis Rossman video on exploring your passions, and he really gave me a better perspective on following passion. Because at first I thought passion was, oh, well, just go with what you're interested in. Well, what if you're not good at what you're interested in? What if you really want to be a skateboarder, but you don't have legs? Probably not going to be a very good skateboarder. So try and think about what comes naturally to you, or what do you specialize in? What do you do for fun? And technology has always kind of been a huge part of my life. I mean, look, I'm talking to a piece of technology, running a piece of technology, speaking through a piece of technology, to another piece of technology, and it's just like, hey, maybe I should try this IT stuff, because a lot of people have technical problems that they need help with, and I feel like I can answer a lot of those solutions for them. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to explore. And if it doesn't work out, hey, I could potentially go back. I could stick in IT. I could change into a different field entirely. I'm young. I'm in my 20s. It's not like it's end all be all if I don't figure out what I want to do. I have a pretty good safety net. I have a good relationship with my parents. I might move out from my parents' place. That'll be crazy. That'll be wild. Very well might happen. So if you don't see videos popping up very often, well, guess what? I'm kind of in the thick of things. While I have been putting out videos more often, and I've been live streaming. By the way, if you haven't seen my Paper Mario live streams, I highly recommend them. I do not have a schedule for them. They're just coming up whenever I'm available. So we'll see whenever that happens. I'm kind of focused on preparing for the upcoming interview, and I'm going to apply to more jobs. But I mean, after that, maybe there's a break in between where I have plenty of free time available, and then I can, just relax a little bit and do some more Paper Mario Trilogy live streaming. But yes, I am doing the Nintendo 64 version right now. Then I'm going to get into the Thousand Year Door, which I've never played before. I've never played the Thousand Year Door before, but I'm very excited about. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then afterwards, Super Paper Mario on the Wii, because all 3 of those games are pretty fantastic. Can't say much about the other Paper Mario games, but hey, the regular Thousand Year Door, even like Super Mario RPG, kind of all in that category of like pretty solid Mario RPG games. And then there's the Mario and Luigi series, but I'm not going to get into that. Those are mostly handheld. It's a lot easier to stream console games than handheld games, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. But yeah, just kind of going through that. I spent some time during my hiatus before I figured out I wanted to get into IT by just taking some time off, just relaxing, just playing some video games, and I beat Red Dead 2. That was exciting. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great game. One of the greatest I've ever played. It's right up there with GTA 5. It's an incredible game. I definitely recommend that experience. Rockstar makes some damn good games. Just like Nintendo does. But hey, if you wanna play a good cowboy game, hey, it's gonna take you a while to beat it, but damn it, I beat Persona 5 and I beat Persona 5 Royal. Can I beat a damn cowboy game? You bet you sweet bippy I can. So, that's pretty much the update, I guess. I don't think there's much more that I need to talk about. I have a Discord server if you want to hear more updates. I have been posting more on Twitter lately, although I'm limiting my usage. I'm not downloading the app. I'm only doing it through like a PC browser that I don't even regularly use. So I'm trying to discourage myself from being on Twitter on the regular. And it's been working out okay. I don't really like read on the platform very much anymore. But yeah, you can also contact me on Discord. I read the comments of these videos, so if you just want to say something, you can just drop a comment below, and that's perfectly fine. You don't have to really go to any other platforms to get the full PieDisliker experience. So, with that said, I have been through a lot, and I'm still going through a lot, so expect me to be randomly here and randomly not here, and it's going to be inconsistent for a while. It's kind of just because I'm going through shit, but that's okay. We all go through shit sometimes and a lot of changes in our lives, and we're all trying to figure things out. If you want, I can probably make another video on my experience with the CompTIA A+ certification exams, because I can go into like long detail as to my study process and how I studied for the exam, what the exam was like, and what happened to me, what was my story while taking it. I think that was pretty interesting. I probably won't put that on this channel. I'll probably put it on my second channel, PieDisliker. If you want all those sweet details, second channel, PieDisliker. It's pretty good. It's a good channel. Anyway, I'm gonna take care for now. This has been fun. I hope y'all understand why I've been very inconsistent lately, and it's gonna stay that way, but I figured, hey, you could probably use an update. So, say goodbye to the long hair. And with that, take care, peace out, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.